A hateful and racist message tossed like a newspaper on driveways in Eaton. Our Christian Hauser just got back from Preble County with who is trying to spread a message that some people just are upset about.
Well, at least this is what those folks found. It's a little baggie filled with rice and a note inside from the KKK with information on how to join. But the number and address, they're not local. They're from North Carolina. Steve Shade has lived on this street for 20 years. He says he was dumping a bucket of dirty mop water last night when he noticed a little plastic baggie in his yard. That bag had rice in it and a note.
The note was advertising joining, the Ku Klux Klan. And the first thing I did was call Eaton Police because, quite frankly, there's no room for that kind of behavior in this society.
Take a look. Folks on several streets woke up to these in their yards. Police think whoever's behind them just drove around tossing them out the window.
Appear to be some type of recruitment flyer, just trying to spread, their message and maybe solicit some feedback or solicit most likely some type of fear or intimidation.
The chief says they see something like this about once a year. Here's a flyer from January.
Wait till you find it in your front yard and you think that hate crimes or that kind of feeling are basically gone in this world, and you see it still exists. It's enough to turn your stomach.
A lot of people want to know why whoever's behind the flyers can't be charged.
They're simply distributing a flyer, and our Constitution allows them to do that. And thankfully, we've had no incidences of them causing any type of disturbance or confronting anybody.
But the chief has a simple message for those who find the flyers.
So we encourage people not think any more of it than what it is. I mean, they're obviously a hate group. They're trying to make people upset. So we just encourage people to, ignore them, ignore the flyer, and throw them away.
It's disgusting. There's no room for that kind of behavior.
Now, in all, the chief says they got about a dozen calls from people who received these flyers. As I was walking around the neighborhood, I saw several of these baggies still on people's driveways. They just hadn't noticed them yet.